Poof. You ninjas excited about Maxi or what? Seems like, for me, it feels like the Maxi and the Taki trailer both are similar. Where they're just like, hey, he's back. And they didn't really show anything new, right? There's like nothing new in that trailer except for the super. Even though, obviously, the character's gonna have a shitload of new stuff. Same with Taki. They showed like 2 throw animations and a super. Nothing else new, really. So, you know, obviously I'm down. Maxi's one of the coolest characters ever. You know, believe it or not, I think that Soul Calibur 2 Maxi is one of the most unique characters in any 3D fighting game. He's so similar to Eddie Gordo, except that he's not evasive, so he's not so cheap the way Eddie Gordo is. If you don't know how to beat Eddie Gordo, if you've never played against him before, you know, he's still going to avoid all your moves, you know, and be mashy, right? But Maxi, he had all these cool loops and all this cool stuff, but he was not very evasive, so it's a really cool, you know. Why are we talking about Maxi? Socrates, are you serious? You don't know that they released the trailer? There's a Maxi trailer out for Soul Calibur 6, but it doesn't show that much. Yeah, go watch it. Scrub. Go watch that shit, dude. Get with the program. Yeah, man. I mean, it's not like, you know, it's just like the Taki one. Where this is exactly why I think they should reveal 2 characters at a time. Because you just cover more ground. And if they released Taki, revealed Taki and Maxi at the same time, it would have been way more hype. But each one individually, it kind of is, unless you're like a huge fan of each character, like they're your main, it's pretty like, oh, that's cool, I'm glad they're back, but I kind of want to see more. So I guess that's what I guess it's like a teaser anyway. So us being left wanting to see more is probably part of their plan, right? So they're doing a good job. I'm pretty turned up. I love Maxi. I think he's an awesome character. He's way cooler than Law. To me, he's like Law, except they gave him personality. Law is like a total copycat, rip-off, like exactly Bruce Lee character. But Maxi, to me, I felt like it was like inspired by Bruce Lee, but has so much of his own charisma and uniqueness to him. So I always felt like Maxi was a really cool character. Cool design. But Law, I mean, you know, he's cool too. I like Law too. But it's just Law players that are the problem. Maxi players are cool though. Anyway, what are you guys up to? Li Long greater than Maxi? I would have accepted either Li Long or Maxi. I like them both equally. But you know, when they re-released Li Long in Soul Calibur... So, okay, the history of Li Long and Maxi, right? In the original Soul Edge, there was a nunchuck character with blades on the ends of the nunchuck. His name was Li Long, right? So they took him out of Soul Calibur 1. He was replaced with Maxi, who had nunchucks with no blades, right? Then... the interesting thing about Maxi, though, was in Soul Calibur 1, there were, like, these exhibition kata things for each character. So they would do, like, moves with their swords and, like, you know, fancy shit, you know, like, jumping, you know what I'm talking about, fancy moves, right? So, Maxi was the only character in that game that had 2 of those. One of them was with 1 nunchuck, like Michelangelo, and the other one was with 2 nunchucks, like Michelangelo in Part 2, you know? So, after that, everyone was like, man, they should have given Maxi 2 nunchucks, right? So then Soul Calibur 3 comes out. Maxi's in the game with 1 nunchuck, but they bring back Li Long as a guest character, which were kind of questionable in the first place, because all the guest characters were kind of like created characters. They weren't real characters. So they brought back Li Long as a guest character, and he had 2 nunchucks. So his whole move list was brand new. He had 2 nunchucks. So that was like a fan service that was referring back to the Soul Calibur 1 and 2 double nunchuck exhibition thing that he had. Now, this all goes back to the guy who says, I want Li Long over Maxi. So if I were to say, as far as the lore goes, Li Long is pretty cool. Cooler than Maxi, right? But if they're going to bring him back with double nunchucks, that means you're going to sacrifice the really awesome character design that Maxi has. Li Long was cool, but he didn't have that really cool looping style. It was kind of a bland character. So I think that Maxi's better. I think Maxi's better overall, even though I like Li Long. He's cool. 2 nunchucks are cool, but I think you'd be sacrificing a bit too much. Maxi's a trash name. Yeah, whatever, man. Don't be an ignorant bigot. Maybe in Taiwan, Maxi's like the most popular name. You know? Just because, well, who knows where the fuck you live and what your name is, right? What's your name? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, who knows? Let's hear your name, right? Quit talking shit about his name. It's a cool name. I like it. Valdo would be nice, too. Let's get Valdo in there.
Thank you.
My name's Red. Yeah, that's right. Alejandro? Damn. I was wrong. I'm sorry.